Hey guys, welcome to the big day 30 of Codeforces every day until GM. So, yeah, the big 30. It's been a month. I'm thinking about doing like some sort of special video soon just to celebrate a month of progress. So you can say yesterday, posted day 29. We're one sub away from 400 subs, so let's get there. Let's get to 500 quick. I didn't realize so many people were interested in like seeing my Codeforces progress. I think I gained like I was at like 303, 304 before I started this series, and now we're at 999, 399. So 96 people have tuned in, found my content was interesting, or I don't even know if y'all watch the whole videos, but like, or if y'all are just here to like see the progress. Either way, drop a like and subscribe if you want to. But yeah, the growth is really surprising. I love all the comments. I respond to all of them. But yeah, I'm just here to show the page, the green, the 31 days of green, because I started Codeforces one day before I started the series. And I've already done some questions today. But obviously, like, I can't go without doing a video, right? So let me close out of these. So without further ado, let's just get started. Present from Lena. Might be unavailable from February 8th to 9th. Oh, we'll find time. Oh, this is like right after the contests, right? It's just like a contest on the 7th and 8th. I might do the contest on the 7th. It's been a while since I've done a contest, but I'm a little busy these days with school, just picking up like a train. But yeah, okay. Without further ado, let's get started. Vassia's birthday present is approaching, and Lena decided to sew a patterned handkerchief to him as a present. Lena chose digits from 0 to n as the pattern. The digits will form a rhombus. The largest digit, n, should be located in the center. The digits should decrease as they approach the edges. For example, n equals 5. The handkerchief pattern should look like that. Okay. Your task is to determine the way the handkerchief will look like by the given n. Okay, so our input looks like just one n, int input. And then print a picture for the given n. You should strictly observe the number of spaces before first digit. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 spaces here. So it's okay. So this middle column is kind of special. Just from what we can see, like if I pull up a whiteboard, ScalaDraw. Let's just copy in one of these. Ooh, it's a little wonky, but that's okay. That's actually not okay. I'd rather just, let me see if I can screenshot this. Okay. There we go. Set it to 100, make it bigger. So this middle column for both ways is kind of wonky, so we can split it like kind of like this, right? Where this number of spaces is the number of columns times 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So it's just a lot of for loops. This question is going to be a lot of for loops for each row. So basically what we can do is we can only look at half of the thing, set that to a variable like a, and then we can have it like to print. We can do like to print. That's what I always name my variables. Plus equals a plus or plus this middle section, and then plus a dot reverse, because this is basically the same as this, right, but reversed. The only difference is the spaces. Ooh, okay, that makes it a little bit different. Maybe we don't do reverse. Maybe we can just do like 2 for loops, and then like do just like plus b or something. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It doesn't seem this question is very hard, it's just very tedious. So for I in range n, we can track a 2 print equals this. Do I even need a 2 print? I can just straight up print digits, right? I can do for I in range n print. So I is 0. So we're gonna have something that prints this times like maybe we'll have a spaces tracker. Spaces equals n times 2. And then times spaces. And then spaces minus equals 2. And then we can print. And then we can start printing. So it's another for loop for C in range. Let's do J. For J in range I plus 1. Print. Maybe we do 2 print. Maybe we do want 2 print here. Oh. I always hit my shift enter button. It just auto runs the thing. I found a hotkey to that like a long time ago. I never actually used it that much though. Maybe I should unbind it. Yeah, I would say to define a 2 print here equals spaces minus equals 2, and then 2 print plus equals J. Because if I is 0, then J would go 0. J plus this. Right? And then we would print 2 print. We messed up somewhere. Oh, typecast. Star. Oh. 0, 1. It only printed out 0, 1. Why is that? Okay. Start, stop, step. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait, what did this print? This did this. So, stop. Wait, no, that's not it. Why does it print 1? J is 0. No, J is 1. J is 1 right now, because I is 1. So it starts at 1. And then we do like -1. So we want it to start at 0. There we go. And then we need to... So this handles the upper. Now we need to handle the lower, which is basically the same thing, except flipped. We don't need this anymore. For I in ranged in, we start at in, stop at 0, step, stop at 0. So we start at, say, 3. I is 3. So we start at n minus 1. The spaces should be at 0, and then we should plus equals 2. And then we should flip these. Right. I don't think it matters actually. Let's try it. Okay, I've definitely messed up somewhere. The center is not right. For I in range n minus 1, n is 2. So for I in range 1, so it's saying only do one row, which is not right. Two minus 1, go -1. Wait, only doing one row is correct. And then print spaces. Our spaces is at 0, so we should plus equals 2 first, and then print spaces. And then for, what do we have now? Yes, this is expected behavior. So our in is at 1. For 0 in range 2, two, 0, 0. 1. So, okay, so print the numbers up to the middle point. I should be I is 1. And why am I doing this from reversed again? I is the number of digits to print, right? Yes. So we reverse it, and then we what does this print? 0, 0. So first of all, we're missing some spaces. Oh. So why are there spaces here? What the? Okay, wait, something's just criminally wrong. Okay, and then I need to print the middle section, which is for I do n plus 1. This handles the middle section. Yes. Now I copy this over, remove this, and then remove this. The spaces go up here. And it's plus. This isn't the right spot. This isn't. For I is the number of letters we want to print, so we have to start at n, stop at 0, stop at 1. We want to print at least one digit. Step n minus 1. Nope. N plus 1. Huh? We do want 2 rows, yes. This is 1 row. So n plus 1 starts putting out some junk, but we get our 2 rows. So it seems like n plus 1 is correct. N plus 1. N is 2, so we start at 2. We start at 3. And we go to 1, basically. This is what's going on now. So what if, like this? Okay. We don't want this row. We want this row. So we're off by like a digit. Because it's saying n is 3, n is 2, and we go 0, or we're, n is 2. Right, so we go 2, 1, 0. Or it's 2, 1. 1, so this is negative 1. Yes, and then we want to remove 1 from the top. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Oh, did take a little while. 15 minutes, something around there. Submission's also taking a while. Let's just go on to the next problem. Dragons. 1000 rated. Oh. Okay. Kirito stuck. Level of MMORPGs playing. To move on the game, he's got to defeat all end dragons that live on this level. Kirito dragons have strength, which is represented by int. In the duel between the opponents, the duel is determined by strength. Initially, Kirito's strength equals S. If Kirito starts dueling with the ith, Kirito's strength is not greater than dragon's strength. Kirito loses a duel and dies, but if his strength is greater, then he defeats the dragon and gets bonus strength. He can fight dragons in any order determined, so it's sorting. Determine whether he can move on to the next level of the game. That is, defeat all the dragons with a single loss. Okay. If yes, if he can, yes. If wait, print no if he can't. Yes. Okay. So input is s and n equals map int input dot split, and then the following lines for in range n, we take in an x and y. Okay. Let's check this. Oh, wrong answer, test 1. Sure. But I got a right answer on test 1. Let's see. Uh, 2. Huh? Okay, something bugged with this. Expected output, received output, and it marked it as passed. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, let's fix this. Spaces to print. Okay, from here, let's print out spaces. Zero. Okay, so after this it's at -2. So let's just reset spaces here. Should fix all our problems. Yes. There we go. Don't know why these test cases fucked up so bad. Okay. So we got some dragons. We want to sort. Okay, so what are the X and I. S and N. Then, okay, what is S? S is a strength, right? Character and the dragons have strength. Equals S. And then N is the number of lines following. X and Y. X is dealing with the dragon strength X and loses if he is greater, then he defeats any. Okay, so this is his bonus. So this is dragon strength and this is bonus strength. So pretty simple, I would say. Let's check the wrong answer again. I'm about to kill myself. Wrong answer. First lines differ. Expect this, found this. That's crazy. Oops. Okay, so a very easy fix to this. We can just do print Okay. I wonder if there's a. I can just do this. That works as well. Turn this back into space. And then there we go. Now they should work. Jeez, I hate this problem. Okay, back to dragons. So our current strength is S. If S is we can fight the dragons in any order. Okay, so do this and then dragon equals this. Okay. Then we would dragons that sort. There we go. We got the present from Lena problem, right? Okay, dragons that sort. Reversed. True. Oh, not reverse true, I guess. Oh, there is a problem somewhere where it's tiebreakers. Do tiebreakers even matter? I don't think tiebreakers matter at all. It's just like this. And then for output yes if can move onto the next level. Can output no if you can't. So for dragon and dragons, if S is greater than or equal to dragon, S plus equals dragon 1. S is greater than or equal to dragon. S plus equals dragon 1. Else print no. Then we exit. And then at the end, we can print yes. There we go. Wrong answer, test 9. So let's print dragons here. is not greater than the dragon, he loses. So Kirito has to be greater. So it's not this. There we go. Reading issue. There we go. Alright, next problem. Puzzles. 900 rated. Okay. This teacher will soon have to say goodbye. Present. Jigsaw puzzle. A tilling puzzle. Just the assembly of numerous small tessellating pieces. Shop assistant says they're M in the shop, but they might differ difficulty and size. First puzzle consists of F pieces, second consists of F2 pieces. Doesn't want to upset the children, so he decided that the difference between the numbers of pieces in her presence must be as small as possible. Let A be the number of pieces in the largest puzzle, the teacher buys, and B be the number of pieces in the smallest puzzle. She wants to choose in puzzles that A minus B is minimal as possible. Help find the least possible value. Okay. Pretty straightforward. We get integers in M. And then second line is list F equals. Okay, list map int input dot split. And then least possible difference. So in first line contains space separate integers in and M. Second line contains M pieces. What is N? And she wants to choose in puzzles. Okay. That this is minimum. So don't we just greedily choose the biggest puzzles? 22, 3, 4. Oh no, we can't. Because this is 12. So what we can do is sample 1, 4 students, shops us 6 puzzles, buys the first 4, then if she wants to minimize A minus B, so we want to pick the N puzzles that are closest together. These 4, the difference is 5, actually. Impossible to obtain a smaller difference. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see. So this is what I'm thinking. We sort the array, f equals f, okay, f dot sort, and then we track the next in variables. Cur equals okay, so I equals 0. Cur equals fi to n plus I. Basically, while n plus I is less than or equal to m, you can do this. Indifference equals 0. Equals f. Okay, so min difference equals max or equals min of min difference cur -1 minus cur 0. I plus equals 1. Print min difference. Okay, it's over. It's because min's here. Float inf. There we go. Now what edge case do I run into? Nope, no edge cases. We just got it. One more question at airport, and then we green up the first 61 questions. 1,100 rated, a little bit harder. Loic and Bolek are about to travel by plane. Choose your plane offer. Up to the passengers choose the plane. If the chosen plane has X empty seats, then the ticket for such plane costs X zlot. Zlotys. The only ticket office has a queue of in passengers. Okay. It's not stood in the queue yet, but they are wondering the maximum and minimum number of zlotys the can earn if all passengers buy into their destination. Okay. In turn, first in queue within second, etc., etc. First line contains NM. Second line contains number of passengers in the queue. Okay, number of passengers in the queue. Number of planes in the airport. Contains M integers. Empty seats in the ith plane. I see. The max and min numbers can earn correspondingly. So in the first test sample, number of passengers is equal to number of empty seats. Yes. So regardless of the way the planes are chosen, the administration will earn the same sum. Second, the sum is maximized if the first person to the first plane, the second person to the second, third to the third, fourth to first. Okay. Yes. So ticket costs X. So first plane, 2 seats, so it costs 2. 2 empty seats and a ticket costs 2. 1 empty seat and it costs 1. Okay. What's the max and min? So in order to minimize profit, we just want to fill the most empty plane. Wait a second. Let me think about how to handle this. Plane cost. So we sort. We definitely have to do some sort of sorting here. To minimize it, we would sort reversed and put them all in the. Let me think. We would just, to minimize, we just keep putting them in the biggest plane. To maximize, we'd always choose the smallest plane. Okay. So for in max and min, and then for in and a, max a equals a, and max a mm, n and max a, for, for I in range n, for I in range in max a, okay, max a, max a, index of dot index max a dot index max a index max a index minus equals 1, but we do max slotties plus equals max a index. Okay. That's not right. For I in range M, O, N is, okay, so number of people, number of planes. Wait. If there are less planes than people. Yes. Don't think that changes much, but okay. Zero, maxolots, 2, like this, 0, 3, like this. Oh, I got 5 now. Is it always in? Is there ever a case where there's more people than... There's guaranteed that there are at least n empty seats. So it's... Okay, so never mind, it's just in range n. I'm delusional. And I can't read 5, 7. Okay, at least that part's working. Now, need a min a plus a. Really don't need to define this many variables. You can just call this a. Then replace max a's with a. Make sure we reset here. And then for I in range, in min. Why is this special? Constant. Why a constant? Variable. Just call it R. So I'm not creative. Then we'll copy all this. Find range in min equals min copy this over max min. -6, that's not right. Oh, because it takes 0. Hmm. If which is equal is less than or equal to 0. What about poop? Index. If you're less than or equal to 0, we don't want you here. Empty. My array is empty. If R, if len R is greater than, is less than, equal to 0, no, it just has to be equal to 0, then we break. Is over. It's cause our min is 0 and we can't have that. Inf. It's inf. Because print an index, print print r. Oh, we go here, and we go here now. Okay. Boom. Start at 0. Okay. This isn't right. The 0 index. Are you grabbing 0 for this? That isn't right. Wait, no, I meant this one. Why are we grabbing 0 for min r? Index min equals r. Print r. Print and we print r, and we want the min of r. R is 0, 0, 0. It's that copy thing. Can I const? I don't. It's like I gotta do copy or something. All uppercase letters. So, okay, so that's why A was a constant. So you're just telling me I can just do this. No, I cannot do that. So, where is A dot? Copy. Right. Yes. Now I get to 5. So it's not that my code's bad. It probably still is, but it's just how Python works. Okay, let's just do this. Yep, does work. We'll see. Clear. And then submit. Running. Taking a little while. That's okay. And accepted. There we go. 3 questions today? Not bad at all. Or was it 4 questions? 4 questions today. Not bad. Look at this gorgeous green. 61 questions. All completed. And yeah, we are finally in the 3s range. This will be 1,100s. or 1,300s. So we're getting there. We really are. Well, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. Again, we're very close to 400 subs. Let's get there, and let's breeze past all the way to 500 subs if we can. And yeah, I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Bye.